Good morning, welcome to my channel. My name is Megals. I do a lot of travel content and other content as well, but I'm pushing out the travel content because I'm a travel agent and I'm traveling a lot because of that. So yeah, if that interests you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But I'm running late to my excursion, so I have to go. I'm on the cruise ship Norwegian Viva. It is day 5. This is what I'm wearing today for horseback riding. My jeans might get wet though, and my shoes might get wet because we're horseback riding over the water. I can't film, it says specifically, well, during the activity. I might be able to film the beach, but yeah, I gotta go. I'm tired. I'm having fun. I just ordered a few things from here. I got dog juice. Excited. My nachos came already. I got the beef kebabs. Looks good. I grabbed dessert before it closes. Chocolate Mexican cake and coconut flan. Hey everyone, so I've not been vlogging that much today. I've just kind of been go a lot today and kind of relaxing at the same time. So I'm trying to remember what happened today. It is now about to be 9. Okay, it's about to be 8. It's 7:45. Hold on, let me make sure that's right. It's 7:45 p.m. Okay, so this morning I had to start my vlog really quickly because I was late. I completely forgot that we weren't meeting in the theater again and that I had to meet my excursion people at the end of the pier. I forgot that because I was partly asleep when my alarm went off, and I was like, oh wait, I have more time than I thought because I can just go to the theater. That's not the case. I had to rush. I couldn't even get coffee. I had to rush to my excursion. I made it just in time. I think they were about to give up on me. We went to the excursion. I rode a horse through the jungle and then through the water. But then right at the end, my horse was impatient and wanted to be done with me. And so my horse laid down on the ground, just like suddenly. While I was still on him, he just suddenly went foop. And so it's kind of like I fell-ish. I didn't really get hurt, except I got a little bit hurt because he kind of laid on my ankle. And now my other ankle's hurting too, so I think I somehow tweaked both in that kind of fall. But it was still fun. but my horse was rebellious. During the trail, he kept stopping and trying to eat stuff, and then he's trying to go off a different path than the other horses, or he was trying to push into the other horses, and the other horses were getting irritated with him. So that's funny. I always end up getting that kind of horse. I don't know why. I had an Oreo Frappuccino from the coffee place at the beach, and then I relaxed in a beach chair, and it was nice. It was a little long, but it was mostly long just because I wasn't, after the fall, I kind of wasn't very comfortable. Because also because I was in such a hurry today that I completely forgot to bring a change of clothes. I thought of the horseback riding, and so I did wear pants, but the horses go in the water, so my jeans got super soaked and my shoes got super soaked, and I forgot to bring a change of clothes. I was wearing my swimsuit underneath, so I just took my other clothes off after the horse, and that was fine, but I don't know, it just felt weird, so I kind of just wanted to go back to the ship, but it was still nice. I did go in the water for a little bit too, but I didn't want to get that wet at that point. I just wasn't really in the mood for it. Then I went back to the ship, and since I was still in my swimsuit, I went up to the pool deck, and I went in the main pool. It was really nice, and then I went in the hot tub, and that was really nice too. Then I came back to the room and got changed and took a shower and got cleaned up, and then I went and ate lunch at Indulge Cafe, which I talked about a little bit. Maybe I didn't talk about it, but I showed it. I did vlog that part. And I got the French onion soup, the nachos, the beef kebabs, and the flan, and the Mexican chocolate cake. That's a lot of food that I'm just now realizing. But I didn't eat that much. So I had one bite of the French onion soup. It was very disappointing. That was the only one that was very disappointing. There was no cheese at all. There's no cheese. And there was no bread. It was just onion soup. It was not French onion soup. And in the description it says the grilled cheese. I wonder if it's because they were about to close and they were annoyed with me ordering it. I don't know. But the other things were really good. The beef kebab was really, really good. That was really, really good. I was really happy with that. And then the nachos again were really, really good. The nachos from there are really good. The Mexican chocolate cake was good, except I'm not sure what the thing on top was. There's like a layer on top of it that was kind of like jelly or jello kind of texture, but it doesn't taste like that. It doesn't taste like jello. I don't know what it is, but I didn't really care for that part of it. But the actual cake part I really liked, and I ate that almost all up. The coconut flan, I'm not a huge flan person anyway, just because the texture, I don't know, I'm not that big a fan. But I got it because the coconut part stood out to me and it sounded good. It did taste good, and I had several bites of it that I enjoyed, but then I got tired of it because of the texture. This is what I get for not vlogging all day. I have to do a really long one where I talk about everything. It was a busy day. It was a very busy day, because then after that I went on the deck for a little bit and just relaxed. Then, I went to the observation lounge and had cake. I'm just realizing I ate a lot today. Oh, I also had ice cream. I don't remember when. I think it was before I went to the observation lounge. So I went and got soft serve ice cream cone. And then I went to the observation lounge and they have a tea time, so they have like treats and stuff in the afternoon. And I got a slice of chocolate marble cake. I didn't quite finish that though. And then oh, that's the other thing I forgot. I got Hillary Duff tickets. So that's the other reason that I wanted to get back to the ship, because I was anxious about that. And it was actually really easy once I got back on board. Oh, I came back to my room and watched a Friends episode while I was trying to dry my shoes from the excursion today, because I had to wear my shoes for the go-kart. The solo group, we were all gonna meet and do go-karts today, which we did do. So I went to that after drying my shoes a little bit. They still were a little wet, but better than they were. So we did go-karts. It was actually really fun. I was nervous about it because last time I did go-karts, if you've been watching me for years, you probably saw this video. I'm not sure if you remember it, but you might. I think it was for Father's Day or something. We went to the go-kart track and I complained about getting hit, and I complained about being really scared and just trying to survive. Well, I have gotten braver since then, apparently, because I wasn't scared at all. In fact, I got into the fast lane because I liked the setup for this one, because it felt like they had more control over it, but they still let you go faster if you want to go faster, as long as you follow the rules about it. But they had a slow lane and a fast lane, and so I was originally thinking I was just going to stay in the slow lane the whole time and feel safe that way, but I was in the slow lane for just a little bit, and then I was like, you know what? I want to try to go fast. I did, and I went fast. It was really fun. Go-karting on a cruise ship is awesome. And it was right when we were starting to sail away too. So it was really good timing. And I was racing with all the other solo people. So it was not just strangers, you know. It was really fun. And I got 4th place, which I feel is pretty darn good, especially thinking I would be last. Yeah, so that was really fun. And then we went to dinner with a solo group to the main dining room. And tonight's dinner was a little bit more disappointing, I would say. Yeah, I've been raving about the food the whole time, but not tonight. Tonight was kind of a miss for me. I still ate, and I still filled up, but I had Caesar salad, which was good, but I asked for extra dressing, and that made it better. I had the chicken, but I thought it was gonna be like a chicken breast, because it was herb crusted chicken, but it wasn't. It was like a barbecue. It was like a barbecue thigh, which was weird to me. I was not expecting that. I wouldn't have ordered that if that's what it was, because I'm really picky about my meat, and I like chicken breast, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of dark meat and bones, and I hate having to deal with them, and I also just don't like the flavor that much of like fattiness. I don't like fat. So that kind of threw me off and made me not be so happy with dinner. The potatoes that came with it on the side were really good, but the broccoli was really hard. There was one broccoli, and it was really hard. So I don't think it's cooked long enough or something. I don't know. The cake was good. I got Black Forest cake, but I'm not a huge fan of cherry. It tasted good mixed with the chocolate, but there was a little bit too much cherry. that I kind of like picked around. But it was still a good dessert. But yeah, and now I'm back. I had fun socializing with people, although there was a little bit of an awkward conversation. We kind of got a little bit political, but just a little bit. Yeah. It kind of just made things awkward. And then the guy wouldn't like drop the subject. And I could tell that there were some people at my table that were feeling really, really awkward about it. So that wasn't the best. It was all good up until then. But then he kind of, to make his point, he kind of was a bit ignorant about some things that made it really not good. Anyway, that was the only time that it's been like kind of weird. For the most part, the solo group is pretty cool, but now I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the Press Your Luck game show in an hour. Oh, tomorrow's the glow party. Yeah, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna wander the ship for a little bit. I gave myself a day off of work, so I don't want to work today. I'm just chilling. I can work more tomorrow because I'm probably not going to go off the ship tomorrow because we're only in port from 6 a.m. to 11:30, and I'm going to let myself sleep in, so I might just miss it. I really don't know what I'm going to do, but I will update you all. I'm still having a wonderful time, and I'm getting a bit sad now because I know that my trip is almost over. Okay, so I got bit a lot today, but I looked it up and it's probably sandflies. I'm pretty sure that's what the horses were irritated with as well, because they were very itchy. But yeah, sandflies makes the most sense, and it typically looks like these bites that I've developed, and they're pretty harmless. So okay, I went to the game show, Press Your Luck, with the group of solo travelers. It was really fun. I am really getting along with a lot of them, and it's really fun. I'm getting a lot of social time, which I did not expect on this group. I expected to be pretty isolated. I had no idea that there were so many like solo meetups and stuff. That was a nice surprise. If you are a solo traveler and you're thinking about going on a solo cruise, I definitely recommend Norwegian because of that. So when I went on Carnival and there was a solo traveler meetup, when I went to the meetup, there was no one leading it. And so I didn't know who was actually a solo traveler and at the meetup versus just being at the bar just to be at the bar. So that was very confusing and awkward, and I just left because I was like, well, I don't know who's a solo, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, the way that Norwegian does it is way better because we have solo meetups and we have someone leading us and trying to get us to talk to each other and stuff, and trying to organize activities for us to do together. It's been great. And it's kind of like he is our babysitter, because then he takes us to dinner and then drops us off. It's kind of funny. Yeah. But it's nice. It's nice to have that pressure, that push. It's nice to have the push. Because I'm an extrovert and I am just living my best life right now. I am getting a lot of energy from people. And I am just like happy. I talk to this person and I talk to this person and I talk to this person. I talk to a lot of people. I've been having a really fun time with that. But yeah, after that, I just wandered. I wandered and then I ran into somebody that from the solo group, and I talked to her for a while. And then I wandered, and then I ran into Barrett, that guy that you saw in the camera for a second. Yeah, and I talked to him for a bit, and then I went on my way back to my room. I went through the studio lounge, and I talked to another solo cruiser that was in the studio lounge, and we chatted for a bit, and then I came here. Yeah, so it's been a good day of talking to a lot of people. Rotan really beat me up because my ankles, both of them, hurt really bad now. But especially my left, which is not the one that the horse landed on. So I'm confused. I don't know how I hurt that one. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. So this is gonna be the end of this video. I'm pretty sure. I might put it with tomorrow, but probably not. I think I talked enough. I think I talked enough in this one, and I have enough like little clips of things to make it a part. If not, I'll just put it with tomorrow. So tomorrow is Costa Maya, and I am not waking up. And so I'm probably gonna miss it. Because we are arriving at 6 a.m. ship's time and all aboard at 11:30 a.m. That means that if I wake up at noon, like I've been doing when I sleep in, I'm gonna miss it. I'm hoping that I wake up in time to at least see it, but I don't have a balcony, so it's not like I can quickly look out. I have to get ready for the day and everything before going. So, but it should still be fun. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on the ship. I still want to try the water slide. I still want to try the arcade. So those two things I want to do. And I would try the infinity pool. So those three things I'm going to try to do. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe some tomorrow and some Friday. We'll see. I also gave myself today off of work, so that means that I do have to work tomorrow. And I have to make up time. So I probably should work 6 hours tomorrow and then 6 hours on Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You want to so that you can keep following my journey, and also hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I post a video. And also reach out if you would like to book a trip or you would like to discuss your travel options with me. I would love to help guide you if you're overwhelmed. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. Bye!